Today I wanted to make a pretty comprehensive video about poison ivy so that you can avoid it. You know the saying, leaves of three, let it be. Well, today I'm not going to let it be. The oil on these plants that cause you to break out is called urushiol. And as you see here, the three leaves, the two in the back will be opposite of each other, and it will have a prominent one that extends out past those. The central leaf will be prominent and extend past the two back leaves. So if you turn it to its side and look at the way that the leaves grow off the vine, they grow out in an alternating pattern. That means that they skip. You won't ever find leaf petioles opposite of each other on the vine. This particular specimen has lobes on the leaf, and if you look over here, this is an example of how they can also just be smooth on the border of the leaf. All three of them will be smooth sometimes. All three of them will be lobed sometimes. The newer growth will most often be a lighter green, but the older growth will be a darker green. This is a pretty light green specimen, and the petioles themselves are a red color. I don't know if you can make it out in this video, but I'm seeing a very bright red color on this leaf petiole. I'll show you how they differ. I have another poison ivy vine right over here on this tree. So this is a darker green, and the petiole is also green, but it's the same stuff. The new growth on the vine itself, not the petiole, but the vine, will always be green on poison ivy, and the older growth is brown. Right over here is some Virginia creeper. It is a look-alike, and people might not be able to differentiate the two. I'm going to take my glove off and show you that this stuff's benign. I don't want you to think I'm bluffing, but instead of leaves of three, it's leaves of five. The petiole is green or brown, and the leaves spiral off of the end of the petiole, so there's no prominent leaf extension from the rest of the leaf cluster. One more thing I have to show you is that on Virginia creeper, the new growth is red, but it's on the vine. This might throw some people off if they saw it, but yeah, if you can see that, it's red, and it's new growth on the Virginia creeper. But the old growth on the vine will be more of a brown, woody vine here. If you can see that vine, it's a brown color. But yeah, that is, I showed you that because Virginia creeper grows almost always, or pretty consistently, right beside poison oak and poison ivy. Now, poison ivy tends to want a ladder climb. I usually see it as a vine. Sometimes, if it has nothing to climb, it'll create a ground cover. Poison oak is usually a shrub or ground cover. I have never really seen it vine, but there's two different types of poison oak and poison ivy in the United States. There's the Pacific variety and the Atlantic variety, and as far as I know, I don't know of any Atlantic variety poison oak that binds. If you live over here in the east with me and you know of any poison oak that binds, let me know in the comments. But I don't have any poison oak specimens to really show you, but I would love to make a video differentiating poison ivy from poison oak. And but anyway, I hope that this video was informative and it helped you be able to avoid these plants. So thank you for watching, and please like.